So just have a watch of this.
Point of order, Sir Charles Walker.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I have just witnessed an elderly lady peacefully protesting with a handful of other people be arrested and carried spread eagle to a police van just outside the precinct of the House of Commons. This is a disgrace. This is un-British. It is unconstitutional. And this government, our Prime Minister, needs to end these injustices now. Madam Deputy Speaker, will you bring the Prime Minister and all the Home Secretary here today to sort this out? She was an old lady robbed of her dignity for having the courage to protest about having her fundamental rights and those of my constituents and others removed.
Well, I thank the Honourable Gentleman for his point of order. I can see that this is obviously an extremely distressing situation. I shall, of course, ensure that the Speaker is aware of the Honourable Gentleman's comments, but I also know that we have ministers here who I'm sure will ensure that his comments are fed back and his very strong views on the incident that happened. Thank you. I shall suspend the sitting now for 3 minutes to allow for safe exit and entry of Members of Parliament.
So that response from the Deputy Speaker was pathetic. No emotion. Of course, she feels that she can't show any emotion, because if she showed emotion, she would become a woman, she'd become a human being again. So by this quiet, reserved delivery, she actually suppresses humanity. She doesn't comment on the fact that a 78-year-old lady has been thrown into the back of a police van. So she's deflecting. But she also says, what does she say? You're very passionate. Well, that actually, she's being rude to him, because what she's actually saying is, oh dear, you've broken the parliamentary protocol by actually daring to show some emotion in the House. So there's some pretty vicious psychology going on in this. But they've all walked into that room. They've sat in the room with COVID, the virus, floating around. But now they're going to leave the room safely with a 100-yard gap between them, 3 minutes for 3 people. Yes.